Hey everybody, this is Dave Dugdale, learningdslrvideo.com. Do a quick review on the steering wheel. Gotta kind of do a quick review because I've had this for a month and I've been using it, with my kids, but I don't have a lot of B-roll footage of stuff like corporate videos or anything like that for you guys. And since I don't really like to show my kids in the video, we'll see what we can do in terms of B-roll. But real quick, so you might be thinking, why do you need a steering wheel? This is a pretty cool option for when you are moving or panning or tilting. This is a pretty good option. So you might be considering, well, should I get one of these or like a Steadicam type of device? Right now I'm reviewing the Blackbird. It's a really good question because this is not as steady as like a Steadicam, but this setup time is really quick, obviously, nothing to balance. And it's also really quick in terms of getting to know how to use it. It doesn't take much practice, like moving in and out and all the different things you can do with it. In terms of walking forward, you can walk forward really nice and smoothly. But the problem I found is when you're trying to circle around a device or around an actor or whatever it is. Sorry, this is all, I didn't write a script for this. This is totally unrehearsed. This is going on my second channel. But when you cross your legs, when you're moving, you do get kind of a up and down motion. Maybe I can show some B-roll of this. But for the most part, it's kind of expensive. And I probably can't recommend this because it's so expensive. I mean, guess how much this thing costs. It's just basically a piece of tube. You got a bracket here, and I believe it comes with a, yeah, this is not mine, this is a Manfrotto plate that comes with. So really good question. I mean, is it worth $277? That's a lot of money. To me, I think it should be in the $60 to $80 range. So when it comes down to it, really different styles. I learned about this from Freddie Wong and Brandon over at Freddie W channel on YouTube. And I use this a ton, and they do a lot of action, and I could see how this would work really well in action where you're going in, you're pulling back, and you're doing lots of hard movements that you really can't, I guess you could do on a glidecam type device, but I'm using glidecam generically. All those devices that have kind of like gimbal is what I'm calling a glidecam. So it's definitely different styles. Where I found it works best is similar to a glidecam, is where you put it, this isn't really a wide lens, but especially on my T2i, but you really need a wide angle lens for this to work really well in terms of being stable. Because basically the difference is, if you're holding the camera like this, you get a lot of shake, but once you pull it outward, the farther you pull out, the steadier it gets. So you can get really, I found you can get really nice smooth pans, and you can get really nice smooth tilts, and you can walk with it. Again, to repeat, not as steady as a glidecam type device. Glidecam device, very steady as you walk. This is not as steady, but if you compare this to just handheld and me walking, it's night and day. This is far superior than trying to walk with it, you know, a camera like this. So that's pretty much it. Does it look silly? Yes, I think it kind of looks silly, but you know, a glidecam device, people look at it and like, what is that? People look at this and they can make lots of jokes about you driving away with the camera or something, I don't know. But I'm sure it's a conversation starter. People really look at you really odd as you're filming out in the wild with one of these suckers. What other notes did I have? Let's see. Again, sorry, this is going on my second channel, and if you've watched this far, sorry, this is totally unrehearsed. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all my notes. So is it worth it? 277 bucks? I say no, but the design itself, if it was like a $60, $80 item that maybe you could find on eBay or fabricate something yourself, then yes, I think it's kind of a neat option. I could see both using this and a glidecam type device, especially this for action type stuff like Freddie Wong does. Maybe I will post a link right here to one of my favorite Freddie Wong videos where they did use this device, and you can see for yourself how well it works. And especially another option, I don't know if they do it or not, But if you were to walk with this and you get a lot of the shake out of it, and then you use like Premiere Pro CS 5.5 or greater, use warp stabilization along with this, I think you get pretty cool results, really nice fluid results. That's pretty much it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.